Aloha, Suns and Waters. We're going to be using the Dream Decoder and then tap into the deck that I created, those index cards, and maybe tap into the tarot if we need any clarity on the situation. But I feel like just checking in with the energy, keeping it light. I feel like a lot of you may still be having interesting dreams or just trying to make sense of what's going on. I was feeling an energy when I turn the camera on and I just can't remember. Maybe somebody's having dreams like that as well. Maybe it's like you had some sort of strange dream and you can't remember what it was. You're like trying to figure it out. Hit that like button for me. All right, Spirit. What kind of dreams have the collective been receiving? This looks like the dreams of you being late. Or this could even be a dream about, I'm even hearing like somebody maybe having a dream about going on vacation. Like this guy could be like running out of work. Like, oh my gosh, clocking out. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm going to be late for my flight, my train, whatever it is. So let's read it though. Turning up late for an appointment or event can have a range of possible meanings, usually on the theme of something problematic in your approach to some aspect in your life. Perhaps you're showing a lack of confidence or self-esteem or not dealing effectively with practical matters. The most common manifestation is missing a flight or a train, a classic symbol of feeling overwhelmed or not up to a challenge of a task. An alternate meaning is loss of control. In particular, perhaps an inability to cope with deadlines or time pressures. Turning up late in general may be an alert suggesting you need to be more organized and disciplined. But sometimes it's a nudge to make you face your fears and deal with a situation you've been avoiding. If you suffered a loss of some kind, being late may be straightforwardly a reflection of sorrow or regret. So this could be a lot of things for all of you. So take what resonates here. I feel like the biggest one that sticks out in the collective energy is Spirit nudging you to face your fears and deal with a situation you've been avoiding. So some of you could be avoiding something. Or, maybe there's some sort of deadline and you feel pressured. But I do feel like vacation energy. Somebody needs to go on a vacation. Somebody needs to take a break from maybe social media, whatever this is that's got you preoccupied into putting off what needs to be done. Whatever can help you organize your mind and remain self-disciplined. Wow. Ooh, okay. Somebody may be afraid of flying, afraid of traveling. And I feel like that may be somebody's fear that they need to face. Maybe they've been wanting to travel, but they're really scared of flying on a plane. But I am also seeing, I don't really want to get the energies mixed up, but I feel like it's something that maybe has been coming up for some of you. Maybe some of you are seeing apocalyptic dreams. I'm seeing, Or maybe whatever this fear you're trying to face, it's like you're thinking of the worst case scenario. You're thinking that it's going to be a disaster if you face this fear. But it's definitely something. I'm hearing fear of rejection, fear of, yeah, rejection. But I feel this is some sort of karmic lesson that needs to be learned. Even if you are turned down, even if there is failures, it's like getting back up and trying again. Somebody may be afraid of failure too, within ideas, goals, whatever it is, but it's like push on, continue to keep trying. I actually was just looking at this meme that someone created, and it was saying that Tyler Perry, when he first started, he saved up $12,000 for a play that no one showed up to. But it didn't stop him. It's like he just made the proper adjustments and, hired the right people on his team, or just surrounded himself with the right people and did what he had to do, you know what I mean, to save up money or whatever this is for any of you, saving up energy. But let's tap in. Let's see what's going on. I'm hearing running late. I need a break. Running late. I need a break. Aquarius. It's Uranus energy. It's a star card. So yes, healing, rejuvenation, creating space for rejuvenation so you can continue to remain hopeful. Yeah, you're definitely someone that goes the extra mile, a humanitarian, someone that really likes to help people. But I feel a break. Flashbacks. I'm even hearing breaking the silence. Breaking out of comfort zones. That may be the break that someone needs. Not everybody has the luxury of going on vacation when they have a job, but it's like breaking the silence. Breaking free out of your comfort zone. And this may be in regards to facing fears. So flashbacks. Somebody's having flashbacks, so it may not even be dreams. Maybe someone's just having a lot of flashbacks about what happened in the past when they did face their fears. Divide and rule and pay raise. Divide and rule. I'm not seeing this divide and rule as a bad thing. I'm seeing this divide as like becoming organized. Like separating work and play and love and pleasures. Like divide these things, these priorities into certain, I don't know, just getting more organized with the priorities and making time for play. And if somebody's wanting to, I'm hearing, rule their destiny and, bring in more finances, you have to make time for breaking out of your comfort zone. I keep hearing like something's getting boring, repetitive, predictable. Same shit, different day. Okay, so hold that vibe. Hold this vibe of self-discipline. The vibe of hope as well. faith. I'm seeing the star card. The star card is usually someone just surrendering. And it's peaceful. And it came right after the tower. So this is the tower energy. And the way it's set up, it's like somebody's running away from a disaster. And maybe trying to avoid it at all costs, either that they're not taking any risk. Hold the vibe. Maintain your garden. That's coming up a lot. In order to hold the vibe, you have to maintain your garden. Maintaining the thoughts in your mind, making sure, look at yourself as a garden. How do you take care of a garden? It needs the sunlight. It grows with the phases of the moon. It needs water, the proper soil, nutrients. And it also needs us, right? The plants benefit off of what we put out, and just as we benefit what they give us. So I'm hearing go to the trees as well. Take deep breaths near a tree. Somebody may be having a hard time breathing, and I feel like you have to maybe even start up a garden. Start up your own garden. If you don't have a garden, maybe there's places within your community that you can volunteer. And that's Aquarius, right? Humanitarian. And maybe like you'll learn a few tricks. Like I feel like even within agriculture, gardening, learning about gardening, I feel like it's something really useful in these times. Especially if somebody's feeling like this apocalypse energy, Australia. Some of you could be from Australia or have ancestors from Australia. I'm hearing Aboriginal. Back to your roots. Maybe somebody's wanting to travel, and Australia would be a good space for you. Rather than, I don't know, the norm of what you're used to. Bee and Capricorn, Saturn energy. Yeah, it's like I'm hearing like make sure you're planting things in your garden that, it brings in these bees, because the bees are very crucial to our ecosystem. And it's like even within your garden, your temple, your body, the bees enjoy sweet flowers, flowers that smell good, got that nectar. So make sure you're being sweet to attract in things that are, and people that are beneficial to your survival and that allows you to bloom and shine. Beautiful energy. In Capricorn, Saturn energy. You're someone who's really mature, someone that's going through these growth spurts, I'm hearing. And if you would think of a child going through these growth spurts, I know their muscles get a little sore, and as parents, we like to make it easier on them and massage them and feed them the proper things that help, Yeah, and here's discipline again. And it's about being really disciplined right now. Creating structure in your life. Because this is also the devil card. So it's like making sure you're creating structure so you don't get off your path. I'm seeing be mature. Be mature. rewire brain, manipulation. I'm going to take this one in reverse because I feel like you're rewiring your brain, you're welcoming in generational wealth, knowing that you're connected and protected by the divines. You're connected to yourself and you're protecting yourself, focusing on the right things. I'm seeing you're a very smart businessman or woman. And I feel like you could teach a lot of people about sexual healing. You be knowing some shit. You could be someone that was celibate or someone that just really knows about their body. Somebody does that for a job, definitely. All right. Let's get one from the angels and ancestors. Spring. See your seeds grow. And White Witch, be the light. So make sure you're shining that light upon your seeds that you're planting in your garden. Having that light-hearted energy as well. Welcoming in beautiful things. Traveler. See, somebody's traveling. Somebody's going somewhere. I feel like somebody also believes, like someone always knew that they would go somewhere, like they would be someone. But it's moving a new direction. And that's what he's doing. He's avoiding this disaster. But he's moving, or she, right? She's moving in a new direction. And I feel like the new direction is not avoiding it. Whatever this fears are, she looks like she's going out of her comfort zone. She's traveling to new, different places. I'm hearing Nepal. Some of you could be from there and maybe you're thinking where to next. Let's read this. Traveler. 82. It's number 10. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing gambling, taking a chance on you, but also changing it up, changing course. Welcome any opportunities to travel, either to the outer worlds or to your inner worlds. Yes. The Traveler card represents the gypsy spirit within. The opportunity to move in a new direction is coming your way. And ancestral wisdom is encouraging you to welcome it with open arms. Going on a trip is an exciting process because not only do you learn about the world, you also learn about yourself. This card often comes up when you have a chance to go through a process of awakening and understanding even more about the amazing qualities you have to share with the world. Often such journeys can be lonely, but this in itself can teach you that you're never really alone and your angels and ancestors are there for you. The road you are on may be the road less traveled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for your emotional and spiritual growth. If this isn't about covering outer distance, it's about covering distance within, and you will be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load, because that will make your journey more enjoyable. You're being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you've really grown as a person, because this recognition will support you in going even further. And there's a good chance that along the way, you'll make new friends who will become companions for a lifetime. Beautiful energy, collective. I knew I was feeling that travel vibes. And here we go. I'm even seeing Egypt here. Oh, wow. So I was just trying to pull Egypt, but leadership role came first. That's something for you. I really don't want to get too much into it. My phone's dying. So yeah, get charged up. I feel like pump yourself up, get yourself fired up because someone's facing their fears, right? And it's like, even I'm seeing even musicians, these stars, these big time comedians, these life coaches that go on stage in front of, hundreds, thousands of people. I'm sure they have their own little protocol to pump themselves up, get themselves ready, excited, ready to face those fears. And of course, being safe, right? This is not like doing anything motherfucking crazy. Whatever this fear is for you, like I'm just gonna give an example. I may have gave this example before, but I don't want anybody to get it twisted and be tripping. So I always said, and it wasn't really a fear, it's just because I love being in Hawaii. I love this land. Being born and raised here is one of the things that I'm most proud of. So I always said I would stay. I'm never going anywhere because this is my home. But then when I started this journey of tarot and, just being more social on social media, it's like Spirit was telling me, you have to release that already because you're going to do big things and you're needed around the world. And I was like, well, goddamn. So I released that fear of leaving home, fear of not being here, knowing that home is within. Home is where the heart is, yeah. And my heart is, within self, within my family, but also within the things that I'm passionate about, that humanitarian vibe, yeah. And once I opened myself up to that, Spirit started showing me signs about like private jets, and I'm just like ready to go on a plane, okay, I'm open to it. Maybe I'll go to America, Egypt, Africa, all these places. And now I'm receiving signs about private jets, and I was like, well, goddamn, I didn't even have that thought in mind. I was thinking airplanes, I was thinking eventually first class, and now they already jump in to private jets. And I was like, I see. So it's like just opening yourself up to little things like that. Like I would never, whatever it is, that, your passions require you to do this. Something like that. And I feel like that's for a lot of you as well. It's like whatever you're doing, you're about to be on motherfucking private jets. Okay, so this is about also like dreaming bigger. But taking small steps at a time. Spirit will show you when it's time to dream bigger, right? Because that was not even on my mind. And they'll show you signs. But sometimes you got to believe it to see it. You got to believe in you, believe in your dreams, believe that miracles are going to happen when you step out of your comfort zone. I love you all. Hit that like button for me. Aloha.